hustling 24/7 on the Instagram DM. It is the 2017 opportunity.
Cause we're gonna be legends, gonna get their attention. What we're doing here ain't just scary, it's about to be legendary. Yeah, we're gonna be legends, gonna teach them all a lesson. Got this feeling in our souls we carry.
What if I told you this was the last Monday morning of your life?
I know if I'm my way, so every day I wake, I know time is ticking, it's now or never. I know I gotta make a change.
Rock and I are walking to do a haircut talk, barbershop talk.
They won't let us, I feel the pressure heating up, I'm heating up. The devil let us, painting pictures with all these letters. Instead of feeling pity, I get witty and embrace all my emotion. Step into the booth and I put it into motion. Going through the motions.
How often do you get a haircut?
I try to do it every 2 to 3 weeks, because I like keeping it short on the sides. Go ahead, man. But Manny's the best. Whenever Manny's
Now I'm
around.
zoning it, just like a year ago, until you came back and had my spirits low. Now they on the rise when you see the boy glisten. I gave you all my heart, our infinity is finished. Time's ticking and I don't really know where the fuck I'ma go, but I know I'll be fine. I know if I'm my way, so every day I wake, I know time is ticking, it's now or never. I feel it slipping.
All right, so here getting my hair cut with Manny. Manny, how long have you been cutting my hair now? 2 years, you think? 3?
Almost 2 years.
2. I used to go to another place where Manny worked and had a bunch of different guys that would cut my hair, but Manny cut it one time. I liked it extra short. It was just perfect. And so that's what I've been going with. So, me and Manny shoot the shit. Last couple times I've been quiet at the haircut. I've just been so focused. But in the never-ending quest to pump out 7 days a week, I'm gonna hack. So I think, barbershop talk. So last, D-Rock, that was pretty good how we did the Sunday week ahead look, right?
Yeah.
So let's do that.
Great.
Another thing I want to talk about, I want to edit the Ask Gary Vee show where I told the guy who was building small business websites how to go into search, how to search the hashtags, how to go to DM. I mean, it is, a lot of people like to talk about how it's going down in the DM on Instagram, and I know that's for, hooking up and Netflix and chill and all that, but it's also going down for business development. And so I'm going to talk about, thank you so much.
It's my new email.
It's your new email. To me, it's where people could be doing so much business damage, and I'll talk about that in 1 second while I give you the quick review of the week ahead. So tomorrow, big MLK Day. I'm going to the Knicks game, taking one of the kids, and then I've got a meeting with Kelly McCarthy, who was my right hand, along with AJ in building VaynerMedia in the early days, now killing it at Nike. And then just some family stuff and some phone calls with Brandon from Wine Library. Tuesday, early morning basketball, 6 a.m. Meeting with a former client at 8:30. Another client meeting at 9, another client meeting at 10:30. Then a live webinar for something, then a couple internal meetings for nonprofit stuff. Then, is this Russ's manager?
Yeah.
A little FaceTime with Amara, Russ's manager.
Well, Amara will be coming in, and then Russ is going to be on.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
That's awesome. If you haven't heard Russ's music, you've been missing out. Then my dad and Brandon coming by, that's huge. Another client, Vayner Sports, internal, client, internal, client, former employee, and then in studio with 21 Savage. You heard it here first. It's a huge Atlanta hip hop day, 21 Savage and Russ. Then I got a speaking engagement on Wednesday morning, first thing in the morning. Then I've got a client meeting, then an all-day thing at Pepsi, then a couple of internal things. Randy Zuckerberg, one of my dear friends, stopping by. Football player stopping by. Internal, then Skipper the Flipper. If you don't know, man, it's so hip-hopped out lately. Client, then I'm flying to London at night. London, Thursday morning, London, workout, and some internal client stuff. Client in Maidenhead, UK. Client. And then wake up Friday morning in London, fly back to New York, land, work on the book, and then dinner with Ryan Harwood and his lovely wife to celebrate the Pure Wow deal. That is the week ahead. 80% clients, 20% hip hop. All right, now let's bring you some value here. I'm obsessed with this. D-Rock, maybe we'll get some, maybe you can do this. Get in here. Let's say you want to sell websites to plumbers. It's 136,000, and then you go and see, and you click, and you see who this is. So this is a custom design firm, B2B commercial in Toronto. 148,000 followers, this is what they post. Let's say you want to build business websites for small businesses, or you want to do social media for small businesses. You go right up here, you hit send message. You getting this, D-Rock?
Yeah.
Feeling good? Send message. And then here's the key. The key here is to jab, 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 right hook. Love what you're doing. Would love to be able to bring you some value. Are you doing anything around marketing? Let me know. Have a great day. XOXO. Heart. Send. Here's the key. What I just did, go ahead, man. What I just did is something that I've been doing for years. Back in 2006 and 7, Twitter, I would do that, except I would reply publicly because it was a different platform, different cadences, different acceptable social norms. The thing that blows me away is how many of you are so hungry, how many of you are asking for how do you do things. And the reality is it's very simple, it's hand-to-hand combat, it's business development, it's handing out virtual business cards. But the reality is so many of you don't want to do it because it's hard. What I just did, if you're hungry, if you want to win, you have to do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours a day. Let's show another one, D-Rock. Okay? The fitness hashtag. You know, only 168 million. Breaks it into top posts and most recent. So you go to a top post. Manny's paying attention. He wants to get some barber clients. All right, so here's the app, right? I click him, and he's got 546,000 people, right? I see he's a musician and he's a band, but let's say, and he's in Cairo. Let's just say, for whatever reason, I want to do product placement and I have a new shake or energy drink or hoodies, or for example, this is what everybody should be doing with me if they want me to wear their sneakers or their beanies, right? I wear beanies, I wear hoodies, I wear sneakers. I would hit this person up, I would hit them up and say, Zap, love what you do. Would love to connect, right? Or would love to send you my favorite wines if I was in the wine business. Or would love to make 3 to 4 videos for your Instagram account on me. Or would love to send your friends some beef jerky. Or, and that's the key, it's or and I would love to give you. What I get all day is, Gary, can you give me a shout out on my account? Gary, can you make me famous? Gary, can you do this? Gary, can you do that? I've got the leverage, not you. If you're asking, you don't have the leverage. So anytime I'm hitting somebody up, regardless if I'm bigger or smaller than them, I'm asking. So I'm trying to give them love, right? That's the key. People don't give love. When we're hitting up upcoming artists, both hip hop and what have you, we're trying to give them love. Hey, we would love to give you exposure. Would you like to give us the opportunity? Everybody's trying to, like last night, I hit up a couple of people that follow me that are really, really big, and they both replied to me. Check this out, D-Rock. We're not gonna show this. This is more just because I want your crazy reaction. Look at this. I'll show you in a second. This is insane. Honey? I don't think I done it. Look at this.
That's crazy.
Got another one too.
Amazing.
Is that the craziest thing?
That is crazy.
Where is it? I hope I didn't delete this one. I might have. Let's see. Nope, I didn't.
That's so nuts.
The key is providing other people more value. I just don't see people doing it. It blows me away. And it is absolutely, I want the full, and it is absolutely going down on Instagram DM. The key is, do you know how to jab, 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 right hook on Instagram DM? Search hashtags, click them, look at the account, then see how you can bring them value, DM them, go in soft, bring value, rinse and repeat 2, 3, 4, 5,000 times. One of the great accomplishments in the last 3-4 months in my community is the 2017 Flip Challenge, right? People are making actual money on eBay. They couldn't believe that they could sell stuff laying around their house. They're now using Craigslist and Let's Go and Etsy's, and they're learning, and I'm watching people learn. Oh, I didn't make money here, and I'm watching you guys learn. You're getting better. People making real flips. Business development. It's one of the pillars of my success. The reason I'm good at business development is I try to bring more value to the other person first. It's always gonna be the same thing. 50 years of content, it's gonna say the same thing. Provide the other person more value, right? More value than they give you. If somebody has 1 million followers and you want them to give a shout out to your work, your stuff, you need to overwhelm them with value first. For example, more example time. I want this to be a heavy example time. Here we go. So let's say you like hip hop, and let's say you love Chance the Rapper, right? So you go to Chance the Rapper, guy's got 2.9 million followers. He's getting hit up 1 million times a day. When you send him a thing, Chance, I make videos. I'll make you the best Instagram videos for free for an entire year. Your account will go to 7 million, let alone 2.9. I won't bother you. I'll just work. I'll need access at times, but you control that. Let me know. Look at my work on my Insta. Much love. Over and over and over. Got to make sure your Instagram account is on point if you got that. If him or one of his boys actually look at it, or somebody who's controlling the account, they need to see those videos and think they're fire. That's the key. But you go over and over. Manny should do this 15 times a day, 20 times a day. Let me show you how Manny should do it. So the thing Manny should do is go Upper East Side, right? So he's going by location, and so he sees top posts, right? So he sees this, well, this looks like an account. I guess this is a blogger. I'm trying to see, looks like she's just visiting. And you keep looking, right? You keep looking at most recent, you keep looking, good. This guy looks like he took a picture. Good, took a selfie on the Upper East Side. Comes here, he's got 41,000 followers. He looks like a model. So Manny should go here, send message. Hey G, thrilled to give you 5 free haircuts over the next 6 months. Let me know if you're interested. This is what Manny should do here. Manny sits here on Tuesday from 2:30 to 3:30 while he's waiting for a client, and he sits on his fucking ass. And instead, what he should be doing is should be going into Instagram, searching the Upper East Side, and DMing people 20, 30, 40 times a day, offering free haircuts because he just started his business. He needs the exposure. He shouldn't even ask that model who has 46,000 followers to make a, he shouldn't even say in the first contact, hey, I'll give you a free haircut, you give me a shout out, because then that person knows that he's just doing for that. It's jab, jab, jab without the right hook. He should just say, hey, I like your Instagram account. I just opened my barbershop. I'd love to give you 6 free haircuts or 2 or whatever, I don't know how busy Manny is right now. Over the next 3 months, guy comes, even if he never asked, I worked with Manny for 2 years, he never asked me, then I took the picture on Snapchat, then you build a relationship. When doing the right thing, you always do the right thing, but to me, I think about it like sawdust. If you've got downtime, why not business develop? The fact you can business develop through this thing now is insane. And if you offer something in return, 3 out of 30 people will take you up on it. He may not, but the next person might. And then you business develop, and things start happening. Hustling 24/7 on the Instagram DM. It is the 2017 opportunity.
I know if I'm my way, so every day I wake, I know time is ticking. It's now or never. I feel it slipping every second and every minute. that we ain't
You hear my
working
new
on
theme
the
song?
dream.
It's my new theme song when I post Daily V.
What is it?
You'll see. See what it is? I love this song. While we're here, since these episodes are short, big shout out. I'm looking for 5 to 7 video interns, people that can edit. What do we really need?
They're called-
People that really know my stuff.
Yeah.
What are they called?
They're called predators,
Predators,
filmers,
filmers,
producers,
editors, predators. All right, I'm looking for 5 up and coming predators who want to be interns, who want to put in their year's due for a year, siphon off my attention as we give you shout outs and tagging you in the work that you do, and then either do what the majority of the crew is doing, which is triple down and want to run with me for a while, or use the exposure to do your own thing. Looking for high quality peeps. D-Rock's gonna be the judge and the jury. You gotta be really strong, but I'm looking for 5 ASAP. Boy, girl, black, white, red, green, orange, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, New Jersey. I don't give a shit. If you've got it, everything but Patriot fans. Other than that, if you got it, we wanna see the work. 24/7 hustle, minimum a year, no going back to school. This is what you gotta do. But we're looking for you, and here's D-Rock. Or here's the email they came up with for D-Rock, Tyler, maybe a couple others we'll look at. I don't know what you guys are gonna do, but here it is. It's flashing, and can't wait for you to join the team. And if you can't do that, one of the things we're trying to do now is FanV, hashtag FanVEE. People creating compilation videos around my content, the kind of stuff that we put out, so that I can put it out on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Videos under a minute are especially great because I'm looking for more Instagram video content. And also stuff that we haven't talked about, so people going back in the archives and finding quotes or things using the Ask Gary V search engine I think would be really smart around your concept or strategy. And I would even make an original 1 or 2 second video for you if you needed to add to it. And you could just email me on that you're working on that project and what you need. So FanV, get on board. Yes, sir. Done? Did we do eyebrows? You did. We're finished. It's all over. We're done. All right. Thank you. All right, my friend. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Love you.
Good.
You're gonna use the Instagram DM.
So what I should do? I should.
You can literally search the Upper East Side. You can literally see everybody who's posting in the area.
Yeah.
Right? So again, let's just, this person ate here. So you click this person and you can literally go up here, send them a message, say, I like your Instagram account. If you'd like a free haircut, come by. What's great about that is these are individuals who already like to share their lives. So if they come, they'll give a shout out and it creates, you live on word of mouth.
Yeah.
What's your business? It's word of mouth.
Word of mouth, yeah.
This is word of mouth on steroids.
Okay, let me.
Learn. You need it, especially right now as you're building a new business. Like every minute counts,
Time's ticking and I don't really know where the fuck I'ma go, but I know I'll be fine. I know
Thank
I'm on
you.
my way, so every day I wake, I know time is ticking. It's now.
I think so too. I think your doubt motivated me. We could tie in the content to what we did a year ago, because the year ago recalls I think are insane. Like once we start building the library, or like searching this date on Ask Gary V 2 years ago. There's never been a day that I've had to activate. It's always on. And I don't mean always on buzzword marketing. It's that I love what I do so much that there is no friction to turn it on, even when I am landing at 2 o'clock in the morning from a flight that's delayed like the other night, and then going directly into it at 6:30 in the morning because the fire is so deep inside. You love it so much. You don't need that jump start. Guys, have a great weekend. See you tomorrow. Happy Martin Luther King's Day. Went to Martin Luther King Elementary School in Edison, New Jersey. Little fun fact. I was the president in 5th grade.
So every day I wake, I know. No.